Hi everyone and welcome to Diamond Paintings with Mike. Today we are going to hopefully get the whole of Puddleduck's remainder of the poncho and her body done. And so we'll crack on with this, and I think we'll finish off C and then we can bag that up and then get D, because I've only literally got like 3 trays at the moment. Yeah, so sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath because I've just got back from the depot. So, because I had to post them, I bought some batteries for my watch, but when I spoke to my friend who's a watch specialist, because that's what he does for a living, he fixes and repairs watches, I always ask his advice before I buy them, because, you know, he knows what he's talking about, and showed him the alkaline. Well, actually, I bought them before that. And he said, no, they're really cheap quality, go for silver onyx. So I've just posted them back so that I get my refund, because it's really good when you post a parcel back. As soon as, like, a couple of hours after you've posted it, they'll issue you a refund automatically before before they've even got it. It's really, really good. And it's quite funny, actually. Something I posted like nearly 4 weeks ago only got there about 2 days ago. So that returns unit is extremely backlogged, but I needed to get them off because, you know, the quicker you get it off, the quicker you get that back, the refund back. So yeah, so 2 packs for £3. And to be fair with you, I'm not going to probably use the bigger batteries in that pack, so I'd rather send them back and get my money back on them. So, and then I picked up, you know, I said I was waiting for a package, my Games of Thrones DVDs. I don't normally buy DVDs, but this seller had one for like 3 packs for like £10, and I thought, right, that's a bargain, I want that. I do love a good bargain. So yeah, so I just got back for that, so very happy with that. And another job out of the way, I suppose. And then I got an email, I got a text from my relative to say that one of the other D'Agostini builds has turned up. So now I've got to go back over there on Monday to get them, because I can't get them tomorrow because there's another bloody rail strike again. But apparently, Greater Anglia, if you go on the delay repay thing, it says that you can select did not travel, so I can claim some of the ticket costs back, because it's, you know, it's their fault for not providing the trains. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we've got a few little bits to go here. So is that, just want to see if you can get a little bit closer on that. And yeah, I thought I'll whack the kettle on, have a cup of tea. As you can see, I actually spilt some going into the room. I tripped over something and half of my tea bloody ended up on the floor. So yeah, I came in, thought, because I literally live 5 minutes away from the depot. That's what I love about Braintree. Everything seems to be like huddled together. You got like the depot and, you know, Tesco Express up one end, and then you've got something else up the, you know, the main sort of town with Greggs and all that up the other end. Okay, so we've finished C. Oh no, we haven't. There's a couple there. Thought I finished that then, but so yeah, I'm very, very happy. And yeah, okay, have we definitely finished C? I think we have. If there's any more, then I can always get that out anyway. But again, what we can do here, I might mod that, because I'm getting a little bit, these are another tray that do this. So let me just sort this out. This is another tray that I don't like, and it seems a shame to cut it, but I just need a bit of, so as I said before the last one went wrong, if you clip that there and then clip the other one about there, remember the other one was cracked, then what you can do is fold that right the way back, and then if you get the blade right up to roughly about there, you can clip that off and then it makes like a little spout. So a little mob that I did just to create a spout. So seems a bit of a shame to cut it, but you know, at the end of the day, I need something that can pour it into it, because the chances are you're going to tip it and it's all going to fall out the back, all the top, and miss the bag. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to spice it up a bit. So what I want to do is chuck in a bit of this blue colour. So we're going to now do H, which is this colour here, and yeah, we'll get some of that done. So I've been filming all sorts today. I've been doing cards, watches, so got a few bit done. But again, as you see, I'm putting them all into there. So right, this is an interesting colour. It's like a turquoise, I would say like a mint green. That reminds me, my nan has got mint, she's got mint tree, and whenever she cooks lasagna, she'll pick some leaves off her tree in the garden, and then she'll like use it to put in the lasagna. So I absolutely love lasagna. When we used to go to Morrison's Cafe, Junkers years ago, we would, one of the delicious meals they had was a sausage toasted sandwich, or you could have a mushroom and bacon toasted sandwich, and that was my #1 favourite. Like whenever we went to Morrison's, we would go in the cafe first, like as an early breakfast, get a toasted bacon and mushroom sandwich, and then we'll go shopping. And in Morrison's, they've got like a little cupboard thing where you store your trolley, but you pay like this £1 to lock. There's a clip that locks the trolley into the thing, because as you know, when you go shopping, you have to put £1 or a trolley coin, trolley counter thing in the trolley. And I always remember when we used to, you know, we would need £1 for something, and we'd have to quickly put the trolley back because we needed the £1 out the trolley to buy the thing. And one of the other meals that we had there was a lasagna with salad. So you had like this average sort of size lasagna, and it was literally really lovely. It was lasagna with like a rocket, what they call rocket salad, which is where the salad leaves look a bit like jagged-fied, and you would have like baby tomatoes on the vein and the cucumber, and oh man, that was a delight. And then I remember a time at St. Joseph's, this is lovely by the way, I remember a time at St. Joseph's, and we went in this cafe, and if basically St. Joseph's is like a caravan park, and we all, both me and my nan, ordered lasagna, and she gave it to the wrong person. No, she gave my lasagna to her, and I had her lasagna. So I just bit into it, took a mouthful, and she was like, "This is not my lasagna." And I was like, "Oh no." So then we had to swap it, and it was like, yeah, great. Because I knew it weren't mine, because I don't have onion rings with it, and my nan has onion rings, and I have traps. So yeah, that was fun. But I had to say, I have, you know, stayed in a caravan before, and it was a week holiday in a caravan park, and it was so boring, because all you had was a bit of the seafront, and then you had basically the amusements, and yeah, that was near enough it, and a few shops. It was like basically spending all your money in the amusements. Because with a caravan park, you've obviously got other caravans in the park. So yeah, it was definitely a bit boring. And my nan at one time wanted to buy a caravan, but the ground rent was absolutely terrible. It was like $800 a week. So I think she sort of stopped that. It's interesting how we've got, it's like these colours here, when you've got like a random dot like that, it chucks you off course a bit, because you're sort of thinking, well, it don't really go with the flow. So now what I'd like to do is, I think I'm going to chuck in a bit of B, which is this colour here, and yeah, we'll get some of this sorted out. So we'll cut some of this lovely B, say. Getting a bit emotional really seeing this come to an end, because quite enjoyed this painting, but it is what it is, you know. Got to move you know, all paintings have to come to an end at some point. So oh gosh, that's quite, this is like a bubblegum sort of colour, isn't it? You know them, oh my god, you know them bubblegum, it's like in a massive wheel thing, it's like a red circle thing, and it's filled to the brim of bubblegum, but in like this massive sort of rolled up stripe thing. So yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Is that, what's that? Yeah, okay, cool. I actually feel like, you know, Beatrix Potter, who actually wrote all the books for Peter Rabbit, I actually feel like I'm Beatrix Potter at the moment, just like doing the next, like creating a book. I mean, the thing is with story writers is obviously when you're writing a book, you have a vision of what your characters will look like, you know, what your characters are going to be doing in the film, and, you know, is it going to be a drama? But Beatrix Potter was, I think it all started off with a rabbit she saw in her garden, and it sort of led from there really. But brilliant classic tale. I remember we had this, it was called Beatrix Potter DVD collection, and many years ago, around about, I think it was 2012, the Daily Mail had a collection where you would collect a DVD each week, or you could collect tokens. So basically the newspaper would have a token inside, and you would have to take that to the shop to get the DVD, or you could collect all the tokens, put it on this stamp sheet thing, and then send it off, and they, with a check, and they would send it for you. But whenever that, I've done Christmas DVDs like that before, and whenever it was the day to go and collect the next DVD, I would have to get up really early because they just went really quick. So, but it was like 7 days of walking to town, 30-minute walk there and back, so you're talking about like an hour back, and yeah, it was very knackering. Because you know when you wake up and you're just like, oh, I don't want to go downtown today. So yeah. So it's pretty good. I do believe, was it Peter Rabbit that had it was like a bumblebee, and there was a toad in there, and this toad was in like this tunnel thing, and then the bee come in and tried to eat him. I'm sure it was that. Because there were 3 bunnies in there with him. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Ooh. I'll have to see if I can find that clip. I'd have to show you that. Okay, so that's the bee done. So do you see what I say? Like, they provide quite a hell of a lot of spare drills. So I just chuck them all in one because they're spares. And then I'll just put like a little label on there, and then I'll know what they're for. So, because I know where each one goes. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to have a slurp of the tea. Oh, lovely. And then I'm going to do the D now, because that's basically most of the bulk, which is our last. No, we've actually got a black colour. Well, actually, yeah, that's black. And then we've got this beautiful shimmery sort of red colour there. It's interesting that underneath is silver, yet on these ones it's the same colour underneath. But anyway, we are edging the near, guys. We are edging the near. So yeah, but yeah, it's just, oh look, there's a sea colour there. Is that sea? Oh, you baby, look at that. I've got one here, so boom. Excellent. So this is a nice colour. It's sort of like an apricot sort of peach colour there. So yeah, that's beautiful. So yeah, with diamond painting, I try to do like a little bit each day. And as I'm filming this, this is actually the same day that I started the whole card. I tend to film them in like 4 or 5 sessions, and then they're done. And yeah, I've just released the first stage of this, which is the introduction one. So, but yeah, do get these, guys. They're lovely, lovely cards. I mean, for me, that my opinion of this is it's just too good to give away as a card. But as I said, you know, for me, I'm going to struggle. If I wanted to give this to someone, I would struggle because I just think they're too good to, you know, send to someone. But it's quite nice, really, because I get a photo for the wall to put in a frame, because all these will be put in a frame, and I get a free envelope with every card. So that's brilliant, because I don't have to buy any envelopes. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, I'd like to try and make one and then give it away. I might do a giveaway, actually, for one of these. I might buy one of these cards and then just do like a giveaway and give someone a card to do. That's an option. Or another option is I could make one and then do a giveaway, and then perhaps put like an Amazon voucher in it as well. Yeah, that would be amazing. I definitely need to do a diamond painting giveaway, I think. Yeah, I think every month we'll do like a diamond painting giveaway. So we'll start it from where we are now, July. So yeah, we'll start it from next month. So June, July, August. August, September, October, November. So it's only 5 months until December. Yeah, December. And then Christmas again, and then only 4 months until I get to meet my nephew. So they've planned that pretty well, because it'll be like his first Christmas. And that's very interesting, because I was born in November, and it seems like my nephew will be as well. So it's like we can share our birthdays together. Oh my God, wouldn't it be funny if it was the same birthday as mine? Oh, that would be amazing. So yeah, with obviously diamond painting as well, I do try, where possible, when I get a decent pen, I will chuck these plastic ones away, because I think when you're diamond painting, you do need a good quality pen. I've seen some diamond painting pens that diamond painted with Timmy or Tim has been using it, and it's like a fat blue pen with like it's sort of like it's fat and then it goes thin and then fat again and thin. So I might get one of them. They're £5 on Amazon. So yeah. So what's the next painting going to be after this? You'll have to wait and see, guys. Okay. Then after this, I've got to... This is one of the projects I do on my other channel, so it's building a ship. And yeah, with me, I like to print off the PDFs. So that's an interesting build, because you actually build it in a dockyard. You don't actually build it like a standalone. It's built in like this frame thing. And I think that's amazing. I've never worked on a ship like that. I'd love to do the Cutty Sark. The Cutty Sark burnt down in Greenwich, London, and then they basically had to try and reconstruct it. Now, the Agostini, or was it Model Space? I think it was Model Space, which is part of the Agostini, but it sort of folded, which is now formed as the Agostini Collectibles. And when I say folded, it means that they've boshed the company, if you get me. And yeah, so I think it was Model Space that was the Cutty Sark. They used to have this model drone as well, where you could build a drone. So yeah. Oh, look at this one, nearly finished. Oh, it's so cool, listen to please see. So yeah. Do you know what? We're so close to the end. I think we should just quickly do this, but Ladybird and the Butterfly. Look at that. That is absolutely... There's another drill that I just need to put into E. That's gorgeous. I mean, that just replicates like a little button for the poncho. how beautiful. The creator of this painting, oh my god, you have done an amazing job. Yeah, absolutely. I've actually worked on paintings where it's so boring because it's the same colour over and over and over again, and yeah, it's I've nearly got to the point of just chucking it away, where I've just been so fed up with it. But now what we're going to do, I think what we'll do is we'll do the butterfly first, which was that sea colour. So I'm going to have to get some of this, I'll tip them in here. I roughly know what they are. I thought we finished with that, but I have just got to do a bit of sea up here. So that little butterfly. And then, so do you see what I mean? Although they're mixed, I know exactly what colour relates to what. So as I said, I think if we look at the difference, that one, do you see what I mean? That would look so much better than that dark pink, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Under the sun. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me free. So that means obviously another person I've got to buy presents for. So as you can probably tell in my I know it sounds really awful, but as you can probably tell in my voice, I don't like spending my money on other people. I just don't like doing it. I you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just so expensive. Like, you have to go round your sister, your mother, your brother, you know, and buying all these presents. It's just, oh my, yeah. So now we're going to do the A colour, which is the start of this little ladybird. We're going to finish this today, I think, because we've reached the final frontier now. So, so yeah, again, all that just for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little specs. But that gives me another option, a ladybird painting. I need to get one of them. Me, generally, as you can probably tell, I work on animal paintings mainly. That's my sort of, like, my painting preference. I am trying to steer away a bit from animals because I do so many animal paintings. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. Okay, so J, which is this one, which is our last of the colour. And we'll just tip these out. Oh gosh. You see what happened there? It just like pinged everywhere, but that's fine because they're not stuck. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, fine pine or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous. This is like a cherry red. And in French, they would call that rouge. So rouge is red. Oh, I feel like such an achievement. You know, we've finished another card. Because I used to be collaborated with One Day Saving, but I wasn't going to say what the reason was, but I am going to say it. So basically, one of the comments I got was, because I said, well, you know, why is the collaboration ended? I've done what you want me to do. And they said one of the reasons was because my channel at the time, World of Mike, was mainly based on builds and not diamond paintings. So that sort of got me thinking, and I'm thinking, well, why don't I dedicate a channel just to diamond paintings? And then even before the collaboration, I've always wanted to do a diamond painting channel, but I've never really got round to doing it. I've done it again. So yeah, that was one of the reasons, and I was like, okay, yeah, understand, perfectly fine. And I still order from them, so yeah, it's what it is. But hey ho, it's trial and error, isn't it? So, and then they were like, oh, you've not got enough subs. You see, the thing is with these collaboration companies, they just always go for the big subscribers. And it's just, and I'm like, but other people don't have, I've seen other people in you know, doing YouTube videos on this. Some of my friends in Colchester, they've only got 72 subs, yet they still collaborate with them. So I think it's bullshit, to be honest with you, but you know, I think they don't want to give the main reason, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is the card, guys. What a fantastic card this has been. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these in here. And the other thing is, like, you've got to, you know, you can't force people to subscribe to your channel. If people want to subscribe, they'll subscribe. If they don't, they won't. And it's just like, you know, ridiculous, but you know, I'm just grateful for the paintings that I managed to do, you know, and people need to understand that I deal with 82 collections, you know, I deal with a lot of paintings, you know, and if I can't do it when you want it, then that's tough luck, I'm afraid, because, you know, I do it in my own time, and I think, you know, people need to, the collaboration people need to understand that, but obviously not. But anyway, yeah, that is the card. As you can see, it's looking really, really gorgeous. I mean, as I said, the person who's designed this, I hope you get a lot and lot of commission with doing this, because obviously, or I hope you get a lot of money through your sales of developing this wonderful card. I have to say, it is one of my favourites that I worked on. My favourite colour is this pink shimmy down here. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So that is another card done and dusted. As I said, nearer the time I will cut that off and put it in a frame, and I'll do a video on that. But what we're going to just do is we'll just grab a little bit of pen. I'm running out of stickers, but I need it. Whoops, belch there. So if we say, no, not Peter Rabbit, Puddleduck. If anyone knows how she got that name, do let me know. So I'll just put Puddleduck there. So, and then as you can see, they're all mixed, but that's fine because I know exactly where they fit on the card. Okay, so that's that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to leave you to admire that for the minute, and I'll show you what the next painting is, because I've just got to go over to the other side of the room to get it. I'm still here, don't worry. Just trying to find it really, but yeah, that's where somewhere. Okay, I think that's that one. Okay, that one. Was here, like, literally, and I think it's just up here, I've got George Marshall, George Boyd was happy. So, okay. So I can't find it, it was here, but remember I've had a new desk, so I've had to change a lot of things around, and I'm still in the process of tidying up a bit, so the next card taking over from this will be, are you ready? So the next card taking over from this will be, it will be, let it be. So yeah, that's Puddleduck, but the next card, this wasn't good, it was going to be a hedgehog related one, but I can't find it, and I don't want to keep you waiting on the show. So we are going to be doing this one. Now, this one was featured on the other channel, okay? Walden Mike, a very long time ago, probably a couple of months back. But I thought, you know what? New paintings, I did say that new paintings will stay on that channel, but I'm trying to move them over to this channel so that it's all in one place. So I've decided that this new one, we will just air on here from the start. So this is gonna be several weeks. As you can see, it's quite a big one. It's basically like mountains in the background with what looks to be like a little bow on like a deck thing. So a lovely sort of colourful one. As I said, it was going to be can't remember what I was going to say there. It was going to be a hedgehog, but I can't find it. But yeah, so this is a, I think you'll find this is a 40 times 50, but it doesn't have the, I'm looking for the size on this. It will have it on Amazon, because that's where I got it from, but as you can see, these are all the colours. So this will be taking over from Puddleduck every Thursday at 10 AM. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember, if you want to tap the bell notification and be notified of all the videos I've done, I do, sorry, you can indeed. But guys, if you like this, I really do urge you to get it. I have thoroughly enjoyed doing that. It's beautiful, bellissimo, gorgeous, you know, it's really been a joy to do. My favourite so far out of all these cards. But yeah, another one done and dusted in a day. But I am thinking of doing like a card from A to B on one day, you know, rather than split it up into segments. I may do a video all in one, you know, and see how long it takes. But yeah, so yeah, another painting done and dusted. That's been Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. I will see you next Thursday when we start to tackle this brand new painting. Have a lovely evening, guys. Remember to like, share and subscribe. If you do want to tap the bell notification, you'll be notified of all the videos I do, and I will see you next week for the start of the new project. Take care, guys. Bye bye.